Folks, you will hear Donald Trump said he's not after Social Security or Medicare or Medicaid. He just wants to get rid of the waste, get rid of the fraud, get rid of all the inefficiencies. That's what he tells you, right? But we know that the social safety net, those programs, are some of the most efficiently run programs. The overhead to run those programs are very low compared to what Medicare Advantage, which is private, costs us, compared to what any program that is administered by the private sector, which costs much more. They deliver less services, they deliver less, but they cost more because that money is pocketed by the executives and the shareholders. Don't buy into the fallacy. Don't buy into the lie that Donald Trump and his administration is not planning on cutting your Social Security. They will tell you, well, to cut Social Security, it needs 60 votes in the Senate, and we will never get 60 votes in the Senate. So your Social Security is safe. So your Medicare, Medicaid is safe. It's a lie, because there are many ways to skin a cat, and they are laying the foundation for skinning the cat. First, I want to let you hear 3 videos. The first 2 is Elon Musk first calling the Social Security system a Ponzi scheme. The second one is where he's saying all entitlements are where the fraud is. All entitlements is where the money is. And the third video is Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick in his mind thinking that if they withhold Social Security checks for a month, the only people will complain are the thieves, because my grandmother and grandmothers and all these other people dependent on Social Security, if they miss a payment, they'll just wait the next month for the other payment. He's saying, oh, they won't matter. These guys live in such a bubble that they don't understand that the earned benefits and the social welfare programs and the social programs that many Americans depend on. It's not that these are lazy folks or these are less than folks. These are folks that have worked all their lives. They're just in an economic system that never paid them what they're worth. But I tell you what, I want you to listen to these 3 video snippets. They're very short, and then we'll take it on the other side.
Social Security is the biggest Ponzi scheme of all time.
I mean, the waste report in entitlement spending, which is which is most of the federal spending is entitlements. So that's like the big one to eliminate.
Let's say Social Security didn't send out their checks this month. My mother-in-law, who's 94, she wouldn't call and complain. She just wouldn't. She'd think something got messed up, and she'll get it next month. A fraudster always makes the loudest noise, screaming, yelling, and complaining. And if all the guys who did PayPal, like Elon knows this by heart, right? Anybody who's been in the payment system and the process system knows the easiest way to find the fraudster is to stop payments and listen. Because whoever screams is the one stealing.
So folks, don't listen to what they say when they're telling you they don't intend to cut your Social Security. Don't listen to those lies. Don't listen to the Johnson, the Speaker of the House. Don't listen to them. They are already finding ways to cut your Social Security that doesn't require cloture, meaning it doesn't require 60 votes from the senator, which means they can cut it all without Democratic help. And of course, the person that facilitated that was Schumer. When Schumer didn't put up a fight at all to go ahead and say, we're not going to give you guys cloture to be able to move forward. There are so many different things that could have been said. A lot of people say, well, Egberto, they want the government to shut down. Yeah, they may want the government to shut down, but in their ineptitude, they don't realize that in a shut down government, it doesn't only hurt the liberals. It doesn't only hurt the libs, it also hurts their own, and their own is what will force them back to the negotiation table. Not Democrats, but their own, as they are suffering they suffer the pain from a closure. Then the Republicans will act and come to the table. So this fallacy that somehow Schumer had to do this, Chuck Schumer had to do this because while Democrats believe in government and Democrats want government to win, Republicans hate government and will be happy to have it shut down. Republicans don't hate government. In fact, MAGA loves government. They have just been fooled into believing that they don't. Most of the IRA, the investment plan passed by, or rather the investment plans for our infrastructure passed by Biden, that went to red states, that went to red areas. You know why? Because they are the ones in the most need. They are the places where there's more of the decrepitness within the infrastructure. Let's look at some of the water systems in Alabama, in Mississippi. Folks, don't be fooled by the rhetoric. They're coming for your Social Security. And to my MAGA brothers and sisters who don't believe, they don't care about you. You are just a means to an end. And by the time they have it well calculated why Donald Trump wants to do this very fast. Because by the time you find out that you've been had, he doesn't have to care about getting another vote. He doesn't have to care about, well, you know, Congress is not going to follow my lead anymore because MAGA is starting to see that they've been had. Well, MAGA, I'm here to tell you, you have been had. So it's time for us to join together and ensure that these guys, one, don't cut your Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, SNAP, or any of that. And two, make sure that we don't give a humongous tax cut that all of us pay for in transferring our wealth to the rich. We have an economic system that have not paid our lower classes, our working classes, what they deserve, what they've earned. And to mitigate that, that's why we need a social safety net. You know why Walmart can make so much profits? Because they don't pay their employees. But you know who pay their employees? All of us that are working otherwise that pay into taxes. We pay their Walmart employees through SNAP, Medicaid, etc. If we want to clear all that up, make sure that people can have a living and earning a living wage where they can survive. They're coming for the social safety net. They're coming for your Social Security, your Medicaid, your Medicare, and all of it. And if you doubt it, remember the words you've just listened to.
We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel. And number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.